All right, Shalom. This is YAHAWAH out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. This is a GMS Godspeed lesson. First and foremost, giving all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, now this is a quick lesson, and this is going to be entitled, basically, if they teach the doctrine, then they're for us. All right, now I have a quick testimony. Not really. I mean, you know, I basically last night I actually ran into some Israelites teaching. You know, I was actually going to a store close by where they was at, and so you know, I actually you know, stopped by, and I just began to listen to them. You know, for maybe about 10-15 minutes. They didn't know, you know, that I teach as well. They didn't really know. You know, but I was just, you know, peeping them out basically, and you know, they went into the mark of the beast. They went into you know, different things, basically everything that we teach. You know, from the time that I stayed to the time that I left, you know, they didn't go off. So, you know, it appears that you know, they have the true doctrine of YAHAWASHI. You know, so anyway, so I by the end of it, you know, I chopped it up with them. You know, I told them that, you know, I know I'm an Israelite and you know everything, and I bid them Godspeed. I said, well, hey, you brothers got the doctrine, and you know, keep pushing. You know, and so, you know, I wanted to basically chime in on that, okay, because the scriptures say them that are not against us are for us. This is Mark 9 and where was it? Hold on a second. Mark 9 and we start at 37. It says, whosoever shall receive, let me see. Okay, yeah, 37. Whosoever shall receive one of such children in my name receiveth me, and whosoever shall receive me receiveth not me, but him that sent me. It says, and John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and he followeth not us, and we forbade him, because he followeth not us. And Yahawashi said, forbid him not, for there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name that can lightly speak evil of me. All right, let me see if that was the one that I want. Well, yeah, that was the point. Basically, because Yahawashi told them, forbid them not. Okay? Because, here's the point. Verse 40. For he that is not against us is on our part. Okay? Which that part means side. So if he's not, if they're not against us, you know, because the reason why we don't associate with other camps, all right, is solely off of the doctrine. You know, it's basically, it's based off of, you know, what they teach. You know, because they teach that the mark of the beast is sin or is spiritual mark, whatever that means. You know, but you know, men that don't belong to the body of Great Millstone, they may not be following us, you know, in particular, you know, but they have the doctrine, you know, and they're teaching, you know. So hey, at the end of the day, you know, they're brothers. You know, they may not be amongst everyone is not going to be amongst the sheepfold of Great Millstone. Now, Great Millstone is the standard. Okay, we have a body of people that or men that are you know, well, the scriptures say in the multitude of counsel there's safety. You know, so it is better to be amongst a camp. You know, but if it's one or two men that are outside of Great Millstone that have the doctrine, they're pushing hard, then the Lord is gonna save them. If they continue to what they're doing in the doctrine, man. You know, let's get because you know, I wanted to do this lesson too because, you know, they always say, other camps will always, you know, slander us and say that you know, we're haters, and you know, Great Millstone, we don't, you know, we're not brotherly, and you know, we don't show love to other Israelites. Well, we don't. The scriptures say, how can two walk together lest they be agreed? So that's the reason why we don't. That's the reason Oh, and it also says rebuke. You know, so that's another thing, is we rebuke, and they call that hate. You know, but you know, there on the flip side, okay, there's instances where, you know, we will show love to men that are pushing as well. All right, and there's actually another Israelite that teaches, and he's not a part of our camp, but you know, we deal with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he got the doctrine, he learned from us, and he's pushing. So Lord willing, the Lord saves that brother, man. Yahawashi said we are for the saving of souls. We're looking for the saving of souls. All right. So hey, as many as the Lord wakes up and gives the doctrine to, then they can come. You know, well, they can't be a part of the camp, but they can, you know, come and listen and you know, deal with us. You know, Acts 2 and 42. I started at 41. It says, then they gladly received his word. Then they that gladly received his word were baptized, which also proves that baptism is hearing of the word. Okay. It says, and the same day there were added unto them about 3,000 souls. Okay. And it says, and they continued steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine and fellowship, and in breaking of bread, and in prayers. Okay. So the point being is that they continue steadfastly in the apostles' doctrine. So, and then Paul also said, be ye followers of me, even as I am of Yahawashi Mashiach. All right. So there's gonna be men, okay, that are outside, and the apostles say that all the time. Our elders and apostles, great millstone, you know, just because you're in GMS doesn't guarantee you gonna, you know, there's a lot of men that ain't right in GMS. Okay. You know, there's men outside of GMS that will make it, you know. So it's not limited, you know. We also got to get out of that spirit of camp banging, you know, as if you know, now, like I said, GMS, the great millstone, the apostles and elders, the doctrine that they push forth, it's the true doctrine. All right. You know, this Philippians, I'll get a couple more and then close up. Philippians 2 and 12. And it says, wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, so you're gonna have a lot of individuals, they gotta work out their own salvation with fear and trembling. Great millstone, you know, we're closed. You know, there's no more new men coming in the body of great millstone. All right, so what does that mean? That means you gotta, you know, seek it out for yourself. You got to go out on the highways and byways and teach and exhort and wake up our people, man. Work out your own salvation. Yeah. All right. So, and that's what those brothers were doing that I ran into yesterday. They're working out their own salvation. Yep. You know. So that's a beautiful thing. When we love to see. Yep. You know, we love to see it. We love to see men that are pushing. You know, and they're in the same doctrine. They're in the same mindset. You know, so we can get out of here. You know, and you know, Lord will show. You know, if they be of the elect, or if they're not right, then the Lord will show it. Okay. But you know, from the time that I stayed, they were on point. John 10 and 1. I'll close off on this. It says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. All right, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. Okay, so basically, bringing this out to say that you got to come in this thing the right way. Okay, you got to come under the order. You got to come under the doctrine. Okay, you want to give a double honors to the elders and apostles. You want to teach what was taught. Okay, not deviate from that. All right, and that's coming. That's entering through the door. Okay, that's entering the proper way. But you know, there's the scriptures say there's those that crept in unawares. So there's people, men that their intentions weren't sincere, getting involved with the truth. All right, and you know, they're teaching a lot of scriptures say that a lot of people teach for strife and contention. You know, so that's another thing. So that's the equivalent of coming in as a thief and a robber. But if you're coming in the proper way and you're building off of a proper foundation, then hey, the Lord is gonna save you, man. So that's all I wanted to chime in on. And I'll end off by giving all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom.